Let's see what Bing has in store for us today, Saturday the 3rd of April 2021. But first I want to say thank you to my subscribers because you guys encourage me to continue making these videos. A light at the edge of the world. Lighthouse at Cape Aniva, Sakhalin Island, Russia. Sakhalin. This abandoned lighthouse is on a rock off the coast of Sakhalin, which is part of what country? Russia, China, or Japan? Well, I just read it. It's A. 54% got this right. Sakhalin is the northernmost island off the Japanese archipelago. Okay, confused. Are they saying Russia is near Japan on the one end? But if it's a Japanese archipelago, then how is it part of Russia? Moving on. It was contested by both Japan and Russia in the 19th and early 20th centuries, but Russia took full possession of the island in 1945. Although the Aniva Lighthouse has been out of operation since 2006, it still attracts visitors drawn to its stark beauty and unlikely location. I wonder why it's unlikely. Which of these originally functioned as a lighthouse? Functioned partly as a lighthouse. Tower of London, Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna guess Eiffel Tower. Statue of Liberty. Its torch was meant to symbolize liberty and enlightening the world, but because of the statue's location in New York Harbor, the designers thought it could double as a lighthouse for the many vessels arriving in the city. The torch was illuminated upon the statue's dedication on October 28, 1886, but it produced just a faint gleam, barely visible from Manhattan. The U.S. Lighthouse Board soon took control of the statue and promised to increase the light's intensity, but in 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt declared it useless as a lighthouse and transferred the statue to the War Department. What did the War Department want with the statue? The first known lighthouse was built where? China, Rome, or Egypt? I want to guess China. Egypt. 48% got this right. Honestly, if I had been thinking about that as boats, I would have probably said none. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, aka the Pharaohs of Alexandria, was first lit around 280 BCE, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. It was at least 330 feet tall. For centuries, it was one of the world's tallest man-made structures until it was destroyed by earthquakes in the Middle Ages. Wow. I wonder what 330 feet tall is, like how many buildings there are today that's at least that high. Better luck next time. You got 1 out of 3. Get sustainable. What can you do to create a more sustainable lifestyle? Ideas here. Okay. Home soda makers. I mean, I don't know. Some of the stuff I get. Daily poll. Pick your preference and see how you compare. On a health kick, which veggie stick gets your pick? Celery sticks or carrot sticks? Okay, I like celery, but the strings get caught in my teeth and it's annoying. And generally, if I use dip, which I don't like, but I do because they're vegetables, tend to have the same one for either, so I'll pick carrots. Oh wow, 49% to 51%, that was pretty close actually. A light at the edge of the world. Seemingly against all odds, the Aniva Lighthouse stands atop this rocky outcrop where it once lit the way for vessels navigating the fierce currents, hidden rocks, and frequent fogs of Cape Aniva on the island of Sakhalin. Russia's largest island, Sakhalin lies off the mainland's far east coast, due north of the Japanese island Hokkaido. What I'm looking at, is that meant to be this island? Because if you're going to say that's their largest island, they must not have many islands, right? I mean, it's a huge country, so they don't need any islands. They think they're big enough as they are. The island was hotly contested by both Russia and Japan in the 19th and early 20th centuries. In the late 1930s, when the Aniva Lighthouse was built, Russia controlled the northern half of Sakhalin, while Japan controlled the southern part, so it was a team from Japan that built this lighthouse. Hang on. What we're looking at is one island, with a southern part and a northern part. They call that an island? Construction was a staggeringly complex endeavor with this tiny rock amid the turbulent seas of the North Pacific. But beginning in June 1937, the engineers and workers managed to overcome innumerable obstacles, and by October 1939 they had completed this 9-story, 100-foot tower. Lightkeepers braved harsh weather, but the lighthouse itself was relatively comfortable. Aside from a kitchen, radio room, and equipment room, the living quarters were spread across 3 floors and could accommodate up to 12 people. The lightkeepers left in the 1990s after Aniva Lighthouse became fully automated, powered by a nuclear system. But when that power source was depleted in 2006, the lighthouse was abandoned, and now it's being slowly reclaimed by nature. Being quote of the day. Lighthouses are not just stone, brick, metal, and glass. There's a human story at every lighthouse. Eleanor Dwyer, American writer and lighthouse preservationist. Oh, wait, how about that? Okay. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you later.